Stop everything. What I'm about to tell you will shake the foundation of the NFL as we know it. This isn't just another rumor. This isn't some fleeting whispers from the back corners of league offices. No, this is unprecedented. Right now, inside the cold, shadowed walls of the Chicago Bears organization, a seismic shift is unfolding that could rewrite history. My sources just confirmed something absolutely huge, something so explosive that it will leave the entire league stunned. And trust me, the repercussions will be felt all across the NFL. Imagine a superstar, an elite-tier player, one of the absolute best at his position, sitting on the verge of an historic move, something that might redefine the Bears' future and perhaps alter the entire landscape of the league in 2026. Phones are ringing off the hook, secret meetings are happening in undisclosed locations, encrypted calls are flying across continents, and behind every whispered conversation, there's a sense that the very fabric of NFL power is shifting in ways we could never have predicted. Sources close to the Bears' front office have been speaking in hushed tones, confidential, urgent. They're working against the clock, racing against rival teams, and there's a palpable sense of chaos and anticipation rippling through those corridors. The organization's top brass is pulling every string possible. Executives, agents, secret meetings in private jets that streak across the country. There's an unspoken agreement that what's happening now is not just a transaction, it's a seismic game changer. And here's the thing, nobody outside the inner circle quite knows who it is. Not yet, but I guarantee you, what's coming next is something that will blow your mind. You might think you've seen it all in NFL trades, but this is different. It's the kind of move that could define a franchise's legacy. It's a move that will reverberate through the league for years to come. But I can't tell you everything just yet. No, not because I don't want to, but because the truth is still unfolding. There are negotiations happening in shadows. Whispers in the dark about a player who could be the missing piece that elevates Chicago from a playoff team to a true Super Bowl contender. A player whose impact, whose leadership, whose sheer skill could be the final puzzle piece in the Bears' master plan. The question is, who? Who is the star that's causing this frenzy? Who's so valuable that the Bears are willing to make a bold, historic move? Who's causing rival teams to scramble, agents to sweat, and NFL insiders to hold their collective breath? Trust me, when the name drops, it will be a seismic moment. But until then, stay tuned, because what's happening behind the scenes right now is nothing short of legendary. And if you think this is just another rumor, think again. Because everything I've uncovered suggests that what we're witnessing is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, a collision of power, talent, and strategy that will define 2026 in ways we've never seen before. Now, let's rewind a bit and set the stage. The Chicago Bears, they're not just any franchise. No, they're a team hungry for resurgence, desperate to recapture past glory, eager to shake off years of mediocrity. Since hiring Ben Johnson and a new coaching staff, the Bears have been quietly rebuilding, digging deep into their roster, searching for that spark, that game-changing piece that will elevate their offense and make them a force again. They finished 2025 with a playoff appearance, winning in the wild card round and showing flashes of brilliance. Yet beneath that success lies a gnawing hunger. They're looking for the final piece, something special, something rare. Tell me, what do they lack? A proven, dominant left tackle who can anchor their line, protect Caleb Williams, blindside, and elevate the entire offense. Check. An offensive line that can withstand the league's fiercest pass rushers, open running lanes for Ramondre Stevenson, and keep Caleb upright under pressure. Absolutely. But more than that, what the Bears desperately need is a leader, a guy who commands respect not just in the huddle but across the league. Someone whose presence alone intimidates opponents. That's what this move could bring. And believe me, the search has been relentless. Hidden meetings in Chicago's skyscrapers, secret visits in Austin, encrypted conversations with agents in undisclosed locations. Every step has been coordinated with precision. The organization's focus has been laser-sharp. They've been studying, analyzing, waiting for the perfect moment. And then they found HIM. Yes, I said HIM. Now brace yourself, because it's time for the big reveal. It's time to lift the curtain on the player at the heart of this storm. I'm talking about Jake Matthews. That's right, Jacob Thomas Matthews, the veteran left tackle with a story written in the trenches. the man who's been an iron pillar for the Atlanta Falcons since 2014. But more than that, this isn't just about his durability, it's about his elite skill, his relentless work ethic, and his capacity to transform any offensive line he touches. Let's get into the specifics. Jake Matthews is 33 years old, born February 11, 1992. A Texas A&M product, he was drafted 6th overall in 2014, and from that moment he's been a staple of the Falcons' offensive line. His current contract extension, signed just last year, was a 2-year, $45 million deal with a whopping $38 million guaranteed, averaging $22.5 million per year. That makes him one of the highest-paid tackles in the league, yet his value extends far beyond the paycheck. He's played in 174 consecutive regular season games, by far the longest active streak in the NFL at left tackle. His presence on the field is as impenetrable as a fortress. He's a master of both pass protection and run blocking. His style? Ruthless, precise. A technician who combines raw power with impeccable technique. Watching tape of Matthews is like studying a chess master. Every move calculated, every block executed with surgical precision. He's a mauler in the run game, opening lanes for Stevenson and the Bears' rushing attack, yet also a silent guardian for Caleb Williams, resisting the fiercest pass rushers like Myles Garrett or Nick Bosa. And his accolades. 3-time Pro Bowler, a key contributor during the Falcons' Super Bowl LI run, and a player recognized league-wide for his durability and consistency. His career highlights include leading Atlanta's offensive line to top-tier rankings and earning praise from NFL analysts for his leadership and intelligence on the field. But here's the kicker, his market value. In 2025, Matthews was a free agent for the first time in his career, attracted massive interest from multiple franchises. The Falcons, smartly, signed him to that extension to retain him as their rock. But now, the Bears are preparing what insiders call a blockbuster offer, a move that could blow everything up. Rumors suggest they're willing to offer a package that includes draft picks, other players, and premium capital to secure Matthews' services. Why would they go to such lengths? Because they see in Matthews the missing puzzle piece, an anchor for their offensive line, a leader who can elevate their entire offense, and a symbol of the new era they're building in Chicago. His leadership, his experience, and his relentless drive, these are the qualities that could turn the Bears into instant contenders. And this isn't just speculation. NFL insiders point to heavy interest, advanced negotiations, and an almost certain move. When the league's most respected sources talk about the Bears making a historic push, you know something big is brewing. Now I know what you're thinking. Who's behind this? Who's orchestrating this entire operation? Well, sources indicate that Chicago's front office, led by General Manager Ryan Poles and their innovative new head coach, Ben Johnson, have been working tirelessly behind the scenes. Johnson's offensive genius, combined with Poles' strategic acumen, has created a 1-2 punch that's ready to shake the league. They're known for their meticulous planning and bullish confidence. This move, according to insiders, is their crown jewel. And as whispers of this deal swirl, NFL authorities, big names in league circles, are quietly praising the potential impact. Matthews transforms any line, one league insider confides. He's a game changer, protects the blind side of a franchise, drives the running game, and gives quarterbacks like Caleb Williams the peace of mind they need. You don't find players like this just anywhere. But the drama doesn't stop there. Rival teams. They're scrambling, trying to block, trying to outbid, trying to do everything possible to stop the Bears from sealing this deal. Some believe Atlanta's front office is open to listening, but only if they get an offer they simply can't refuse. Multiple first-round picks, a key young player, and a financial package that leaves no doubt about Matthews' value. And what does this mean for Chicago? The coaching staff, the locker room, everyone's on the edge of their seats. The emotional reaction from Johnson, words can't do justice. Sources close to the team describe him as ecstatic, fired up, feeling like a kid on Christmas morning. This isn't just a signing, it's the start of something legendary. The kind of move that defines careers, shifts legacies, and cements a franchise's place in NFL history. But hold tight, because behind every great move is a financial chess game of unprecedented complexity. The Bears will have to navigate salary cap constraints, rework contracts, and potentially release players to make space. Yet, sources suggest that they are prepared to make sacrifices, knowing that Matthews's impact will far outweigh the initial cost. And here's the kicker. Industry projections indicate that Matthews's addition could boost Chicago's offensive efficiency to elite levels. Next season, they could see a marked improvement, fewer sacks, better run blocking, and a team that plays with a confidence that only a true leader can inspire. When you compare this potential deal to past blockbuster trades, like Orlando Brown Jr. moving to Kansas City or Trent Williams to the 49ers, it's clear this move would be in a league of its own. And so, as I stand here, piecing this all together, an extraordinary puzzle of power, talent, and strategic genius, I tell you this. In the next 48 hours, everything could change. The NFL's landscape could be torn apart, rebuilt anew around one star, one move that will be whispered about for generations. This isn't just a rumor. It's a revolution in the making, a story that's still unfolding, but one thing is certain: history is about to be written. And you, my friends, are right on the front line. Stay tuned. Because once the curtain lifts, once the deal is sealed, the game changes forever. Remember this moment. Because when they ask in the future what defined the 2026 NFL season, this move, this moment, this seismic shift will be what they talk about. It's coming, and it's going to be legendary.